Hey everybody, Dashman here, and welcome to our first look at Riptale by Supergod. This is an action platformer with procedurally generated, or you might want to say roguelike elements. Let's just jump in, we'll take a look. The difficulty level is always on normal for me. I guess you might need to unlock something elsewhere. I'm not going to show you the intro because we don't really need to deal with the story right now. Let's dive in. So here's us, we're jumping about, and the first thing I can tell you is that the movement and attacking feels awesome. That's the first thing I want to get right out of the way. It feels really good, pretty solid, and it seems to be running at 60 frames a second, which is also great. This look and this intro section might remind you of Downwell if you played that, and that is something that I will definitely agree with. That it's 100% like Downwell, including this actual intro. So let's just jump in and we'll see what happens. We don't need to do the combat tutorial at all here. So we are loading into Mistwoods, the underground forest. And that soundtrack, it is very of the kind of, I guess, 90s platform era. And that's for better or worse, to be honest. I'm not sure I like it enough to buy the soundtrack separately. It has that feel where I think it might get a little bit old if you play it for too long, but I've only put about half an hour so far into this, just to get a feel for the controls and stuff before I started. So it's not long enough for me to get bored of it just yet. So as you'll have seen so far, I've taken out a couple people, and I really like first of all, I really like the fact that the blood spatters sit on the level for a bit. I always love games that do that. So yeah, back to the Downwell comparisons. The idea is you're going downwards in a similar kind of vein. You would see there that I had strung a combo together. I should have got 3, but I wasn't even thinking about it at the time. The Downwell comparison is beyond just the aesthetic. You are going downwards in a similar vein, and even down to like the rock textures, they remind me of Downwell very much as well. So you take it from that what you like. If you liked the way that Downwell looked, then you'll love it. If it got on your nerves or it was bad for your eyes, then first of all, I would advise you to look away. Secondly, I would say that unlike Downwell, you can't change the color palette or anything, so this is what it looks like forever. I thought I was going to get more than just a 2-hit combo there. So let's cover some mechanics here. You get 3 those little leaf things at the top. You get 3 attacks before your stamina runs out, and the idea is you want to chain as many kills together as you can. So far, I've been really bad at that. There's 3, that'll do, just to show you that I'm not completely useless. And yeah, it feels great. I really want to draw attention to the fact that it is pretty awesome when you get a combo together. The slight slow motion when you land a hit really helps you make the most of it. Ugh! Ow! Didn't see that. So that's going to bring me to one of my first minor complaints about this. The enemies don't really stand out from the environment enough. I know they're going for the same old school aesthetic. I didn't see him there. But that's it. One of the complaints that I have here is the enemies don't really stand out enough. So let's jump into Mistwoods. It's restarted in Mistwoods, but as you'll see, there's the procedurally generated elements of it. We're in a completely different level with... I'm out of stamina! Damn it! Right. There's some enemies that you don't see very often, or that I've not seen very often yet, which shows it's got a good variety. But yeah, they don't necessarily stand out from the environment enough. It's very easy to take damage, like that, for example. I didn't see that guy at all. It's a kind of minor complaint so far, and I guess if you're playing it hardcore, you might not have the same problems as me. can't think of any better way to say it than that. You might not suffer the same kind of thing. Oh no! Yeah, knew I was going to get hit there. I'm actually, maybe it's because I'm trying to talk at the same time, but I'm doing really, really badly here. Restart. I'm on the Proving Grounds, which I think might be slightly easier than Mistwoods. So hopefully I will not suck quite as badly here. Although I can't seem to hit this dude. Kill him! So far, what I have found in my playthrough, I am not really sure what you unlock. So it has collectibles and the aforementioned roguelike elements. But so far, I've not really found, well, I've not unlocked anything yet. And I've played a handful of runs. About half an hour's worth of play, I think, in total, maybe 40 minutes. And that includes getting through the first area a few times, not really getting through the second area very well. So it's possible you need to complete, a full run before you actually unlock anything. But it is nice to have that kind of trickle effect where maybe you unlock something in your first run, but not the other ones after that. That, by the way, was not the controls fault there. That was I'm using my 360 pad here. You can use keyboard and mouse, but I wouldn't recommend it. It's shown that my pad might be a little bit screwed. There's no dead zone, so when it's ever so slightly off center, as you can see there, I'm running left and I'm not even touching the pad. So that's probably more my old 360 pad's fault than the game's. I'm not going to hold it responsible. It does play amazingly. So, whoops. And there's not really that much more I can say. I've not seen a shop on this run through yet. You'll see the enemies drop coins as you go. Oh, but we're not going to get very far if we can just run into enemies, are we? That's one problem that I've got. The enemy AI is not amazing. They do tend to get stuck in corners. Like, there's a shop. So we'll go in there after dispatch these guys. Get a little bit of a break from that music for a second. So, as you can see, again, very much like the Downwell shops. 3 items. Angel Dust Gem contains the triple attack. The Wolf Cherry Gem contains the homing attack. And Angel Dust Gem contains the triple attack. Unfortunately, it's not particularly obvious what these do. Triple attack, you assume, attacks 3 times, but I bought that before, didn't really notice anything particularly special. I bought this one before as well, the triple attack, and yeah, it's a bit weird. I can't afford the homing attack because that's the only one that the name really describes. And if you're thinking Spelunky style, we can kill the shopkeeper and get them for free, you are incorrect. You can't do anything else in here. I was hoping that this might unlock some coins, but it doesn't. So, one problem that I have with this is that once you've gone to the next screen down, you can't come back up. So there's no way for me to get back up to the last one there. Even though you can go left and right, freedom, you can't go back once you're here. And that's the end of the first. It's the end of the first level. We get a little bit of lore here. Banner Druid's Gazette entry 110. The citizens of Breath managed to piss off the Grey Worm Ugla. Needless to say, their immediate future included regret their actions as they were hang on, what? Needless to say, their immediate future included regret their actions as they were slowly consumed in a cataclysmic display of rage. Don't know if this developer's first language is English because that is not an amazing sentence. But you get the point. And you get a health. 1 single point of health. I am now back up to full, but you don't necessarily get that every time. Dusty Tunnels. This is an area I have not been in yet. Let's go. Oh, die! Die! It's very easy to get caught up in the just bashing the buttons without thinking about what you're doing. Oh no! But the rewards for things are not necessarily obvious. So, well, actually, when we die this time, I will take you out to the... Oh, come on! I am so bad at this. Very much like my last look at Mr. Shifty. I like it, but I'm bad at it. Yeah, we'll go to the main menu when I inevitably die in a second, and we'll cover some of the unlocks. But for now, let's just see if we can get far. This is about as far as I've actually ever been in this game. Some of these enemies get really nasty. That should have hit, come on. Well, I guess you can't miss if you're standing right above him. But yeah, already I feel like the soundtrack is starting to... It's not boring so much as it's just getting on my nerves. But I have that problem with the like 80s kind of, maybe more 90s I guess. I have that problem with a lot of games that do that. I love the looks, I love the graphical style when people go full retro and do it well, but for some reason, maybe because I grew up with it, the music just, it gets old fast for me. Oh, that was a perfect combo. I love that. The slow motion really does help. Very nice effect. So yeah, the enemy AI, not amazing. They don't tend to necessarily telegraph their attacks enough for me. But again, that could just be me being bad. It's hard to tell, you know? That'll do. I'll take that. But yeah, these two enemies there stuck in the corner. Now it's going to be a good, easy combo for me. I'll get both of them at once. But that shouldn't happen, you know? So my biggest problem with this so far is definitely the enemy AI. They don't problem solve. And yeah, that one just ran away from me. I don't know what he was up to. I'm also noticing that since I mentioned the fact that we're going to go out to the main menu the next time I died, haven't actually been getting hit at all. And I also can't seem to jump. You'll need to forgive me, this is the first video that I've recorded since getting my PC plugged back in. We just had our floors replaced. It's the first time I've ever finished level 2. Amazeballs. Right. Banner Rouge Gazette entry 172. The Burning Mare Tavern slid off the cliff it was seated on and into the infinite abyss. Cheery. The realm is finally free of their horrid soaked mutton and beets. That's that. Yeah, okay. I mean, I'm not sure that's a reason to hurl them off a cliff or anything, but whatever. Misery Catacombs sounds delightful. Oh, my joypad was slightly off center. Oh, this is not, yeah. Okay, we're probably done soon then. But these combos still feel great. Oh, you can get as frustrated as you like with the dodgy enemy AI, but when you pull off an awesome slow motion combo, that's pretty special. But that said, when you completely whiff and miss everything on the entire screen, that's just embarrassing. Oh no, there we go. And you get that amazing retro SNES style at the end as well. Love it. Okay, let's head to the main menu. So, there are unlockables. Mainly, the scars seem to be the focus. We start with the Crimson one, which is a full Banner Saga style one. And there's a few that you can cycle through. But I don't know how you unlock any of this. It doesn't explain it. What are pets? What do they do? How do you unlock them? What are the trinkets? What do they do? None of this has been explained, which is kind of annoying, because I don't have anything to aim for. Do I need to collect a certain amount of money to unlock it so I can find it in the next game, like Binding of Isaac style? I really don't know. And I could use a little bit more of that. I know discovery is part of the whole roguelike experience, but at the same time it's good to have something to aim for, you know? So, oh yeah, you didn't see that one coming, Sonny. Oh! Those guys are so annoying. So, if I was gonna, obviously I don't do reviews, so I'm not gonna worry about scoring or anything. Would I play this again? Oh, absolutely. Can I see me, you know, is it as much fun as Mr. Shifty was? No, probably not. It's got that same kind of awesome power fantasy thing, but it's not quite as, the overall experience is not quite as smooth. I could use a double jump actually, that's one of the things that I really wish that I could unlock, and it might be an item, but I don't have it yet. But would I play this again? Yeah, for sure. I definitely like it, but it's not going to be, you know, game of the year or anything like that. But I've never heard of Supergod as a developer before, so if this is the first game, they're already on the right track. I don't know if they, I had to actually look up to see if it was, did I mention that already? I have no idea. I'm losing my mind. This is, as I was saying before, the first video I've recorded since our floor was replaced and I actually could plug my computer back in. So I feel like I'm a little bit out of practice. Oh, what's this? I have never seen before. A library. What's that? Who are the people in the red halls? You rarely see anyone leaving or entering. They're surrounded with an aura of danger. No one dares to approach them. Yet it seems like our leaders are taking orders from them. That's weird, and this music's suddenly got very strange. So that's just lore. Bizarre. Okay. Weird, but that's fine, I guess. They obviously have some kind of universe built up. Oh, speaking of universes, the nah, actually, you know what? I was gonna say, there's no, the monsters don't necessarily fit the same style of design, but I don't think anyone's flipping assets or anything here. I think it's just they like certain monsters, so they're going to throw them in. The Wolf Share Gem, I can't afford any of this. I've only got 285 coins, and the cheapest that I've seen so far is 300, yeah. And because, oh, 315, can get something. Angel Dust Gem, triple attack, another triple attack. I guess we buy the triple attack. And then you select a gem to replace. So, I think when you're talking triple attack, if this does like 3 hits in place of 1, probably best going at the end. Because then you're most likely to be in the best position to use it. But as you see, I didn't do like 3 swings, so is it just 3... Oh, there we are. Hang on a second, so if I hold it down it does... No. Why is it doing... It goes right to left! What? I have no idea what this is either, I've never seen that before. Run for your life. Okay. It's just giving me a crazy speed boost, I cannot... What is... I have no idea what is going on right now. Okay. Yeah, that was weird. But yeah, I think that will do it. So yeah, that is Riptale. It's got a few issues, but the overall game feels really nice. I can see a lot of people going crazy for that combat style. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, please think about dropping a like, because it's always great to have support, or leave me a comment, and subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But until next time, thanks for watching.